Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Thursday. Here with some Thursday night football. Pretty exciting first Thursday night football of the season. If you guys haven't already been following, going to be covering all the NFL, already covering baseball, covering college football. I do it all. So, yeah, go ahead and stay tuned for that. I will be doing the fantasy starts and sits for this matchup as well. So check out that video if you guys do also do fantasy. And yeah, gonna hop into it. Go ahead and like and subscribe. You guys already know what to do. Check out all my links in the description below if you guys want to get in on this action and bet on this game. So yeah, gonna hop in it. Thursday night football, we have the New York Giants versus the Washington football team. Washington, both teams currently 0-1, losing their week 1 matchup. Washington opening up as 3.5-point favorites with the over-under at 40.5. You can get Washington on the money line at minus 170 and Giants plus 155. Maybe this line will move a little bit closer to game time. I feel like it could probably move a half a point, maybe a point. We'll see what happens. Don't know in what direction though. But yeah, as far as injuries go for this matchup, Evan Ingram is out for Thursday. Unless there's some kind of miracle thing that happens. It's looking like he's out. Saquon's looking like he's probable, but it wasn't much of a factor last game. Didn't really play that well. Washington side, we know Fitzpatrick's going to be on the IR for 6 to 8 weeks. So we got Heineke on, starting at quarterback for Washington. And then Gibson, who was kind of questionable this week in practice. He should be good to go here. So you shouldn't have to worry about Gibson. Giants losing their first week 1 matchup to Denver, 27-13. They looked awful. I mean, it was just a very bad showing. Didn't look good at all. Washington. It was unfortunate because they were winning against the Chargers. They were actually playing very well until Ryan Fitzpatrick got hurt. And then that Chargers D kind of took over that game there. Losing 20-16, Giants. They've had really good success against Washington, though. 5-0 against Washington. Although they've had a rough last 5 games dating back to last season, just 1-4 in their last 5, 1-4 covering the spread in their last 5. Washington, 6-3 covering the spread in their last 9. They are 4-12 in their last 16 games against the NFC. If you're into that kind of stat there, I think this is going to be a very low scoring game. This is probably going to be the lowest over-under of the entire week, sitting at 40.5. The under's looking very, very nice as a good play. I think it's just going to be a tough matchup for the Giants. I mean, that Washington D-line is just going to be all in his face for Daniel Jones. I feel like there's going to be a lot of turnover and sack potential for this Washington defense. They struggled against the Broncos D, which the Broncos D isn't bad, but they're not as good as this Washington front line. It's just going to be tough for the Giants here. Missing Evan Ingram. Saquon really isn't fully healthy. Maybe he can be a factor this game. I don't know. Daniel Jones just doesn't look that great, honestly, at quarterback. I think it's going to be tough for the Giants here. I like Washington. You can get him cheap. Not cheap, but minus 170. Take him on the money line. Add him to some parlays if you want. We're going to go Washington, but if you want to go with the pick on the spread, I recommend buying half a point or a full point for Washington. Getting them at minus 2.5, maybe line shop. 3.5, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a closer game. But if you can get them at 2.5 or 3, I kind of like that better. I like the under 40.5. I'm definitely going to do probably a teaser for this one. Add some points to that over-under there. But I just don't expect too many points, especially with Heineke starting at quarterback. We're going to see if he can move the offense or not for Washington. And, Giants coming off a 13-point game. Can they get more points in the offense? I don't know. Not going to be the best Thursday night game, but we're rolling with Washington. And, I'll take a chance on the under here. We'll see if it's an ugly scoring game. I feel like it probably could be. And that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. And I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.